Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a new video here today at Southern Motor Company. Today we'll be taking a look at the 2011 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited with Rubicon package. Stay with us as we walk around this car, let you see the current condition of it, and give you a few reasons why to do business here at Southern Motor Company. Alright everybody, so here's our 2011 JKU Rubicon. First off, I like the color. This tan kind of Desert Storm color really makes a nice look on the Jeep Wrangler for sure. Now you'll notice on today's video, this Jeep does come with a few extras on it that will possibly save you a little cash in your pocket later down the road, because most of these accessories that you're going to see on the Jeep are usually things that people really do enjoy buying for their Wrangler once they get a Wrangler. So, in the front, on the front end there, you got your Smitty built 9,500 pound winch. That's a great accessory to purchase. Then up top by your windshield, you got your 40-inch light bar and LEDs. Then you got the side lights on the right and left down there on the windshield to really be able to help you see just a little bit more going down those trails. On the back of the Wrangler, it does have the fifth wheel, and the tires we're rocking today are iconic BFG all-terrain Attacker tires, man. They're good looking, they look good, they got a nice grip about them, and they're not too loud when going down the road. One other thing people love about these tires is they get a 70,000 mile tread life out of them, so that's pretty great. Now it doesn't have aftermarket wheels, and it doesn't have a big lift kit on it, but those are some things you may want to do to it a little bit later after you purchase it, or just leave it the way it is. It's a great looking Jeep. Let's go ahead and start walking through and checking it out. All right everybody, so here's our 2012 Jeep Wrangler, man. What a good looking Jeep. Let's go ahead and start walking through, checking it out a little bit, letting you see the current condition of this Wrangler. We know if you're watching this video right now, you may have some interest in buying a Jeep Wrangler, and hopefully you'll have some interest in buying this one right here that we're filming today. Now again, I do like the color, and I will talk about a few other things with it. Front bumper's in really nice shape, looks good. Smitty built winch is in good shape as well. One thing we're always looking at with Jeep Wranglers is rust and corrosion to make sure the vehicle is in the best condition as possible. But we do always understand that Jeep Wranglers are built to go off-roading, and a lot of people buy Jeeps just with the intentions of doing that. And also people that may live up north or in the mountains or areas like that, they love buying Jeeps as well for the four-wheel drive. And then people down here in the Carolinas or near the beaches on the East Coast or West Coast like buying them just to have a Jeep to take the top off and cruise around by the beaches and all that. Now one thing's for sure, these are great tires like I spoke about earlier. They got a 70,000 mile tread life out of them. These are two 55/75 series tires with your stock alloy wheels by Jeep with the silver rims. They're alloys. We don't have any lock lugs on there, so you don't have to worry about having to take those off anytime soon. It does have just your standard, you know, fender liners inside of them. No aftermarket liners or anything like that. It does have some vinyl graphics on it from the previous customer, which looks pretty good. This one doesn't have any side steps or rock sliders, as they say, on the bottom, which gives it a nice clean look if you're asking me. But you know, hey, rock sliders always look good on Jeeps too. I like to see this right here. Someone did this the right way, and they bought the setup the proper way. You know, every once in a while you'll see a Jeep Wrangler where someone took this with the little brackets they come with and just bolt them right into there. But not a good idea if you ever have to especially change out that windshield. So this right here has been done the right way. And the lights seem to be in pretty good shape for the most part. They do have a little fadage going on the outsides of them, but that's kind of common on them. Anyways, the Jeep does have tinted windows all the way around. Does have a painted hard top to match. They call this front piece here the Freedom Top. You can pop that off and ride around with just the front off, or you can pop the whole rear off and have pretty much a complete convertible all the way around. As you're noticing, no major dings, no major dents or anything like that on the vehicle. I mean, it's actually in really nice shape. It does have the stock back bumper, but does have the tow package back here for you, which is nice. Your fifth wheel, and you got 5 BFG tires to match all the way around. So that's pretty good. Keep on moving through, open her up. This opens up nice and wide. Then you open this right here. And there's all the rear cargo space you have in the back of your Wrangler, which is really nice. And again, this is another great reason why people love buying 4-door Jeeps versus 2-doors, because you got a lot of space to throw all your gear in the back, you know, coolers, whatever it may be you need to get back here, you got the room for it. Now, being a Rubicon or even a Sahara package Jeep does come with the subwoofer right here, which is nice. And does have a 12-volt there. As you can see, very clean, no dog hair or anything like that. I mean, it's just a nice, clean Jeep. And it does have right back here, those that will hold the Freedom Top in them so they don't get scratched up and all. So that's nice to see that we got all this stuff going on. Also, another thing to point out too is the padding. The padding on here is still nice and black. It's not all faded out. So that's another indication that the top must not have been taken off too much on this vehicle. Because anybody that takes the top off during the summertime and rides around most of the summer with the top off, the sun's going to fade out that padding real quick. So that lets me know, hey, this person kept their top on, you know, more so than keeping it off. All right, moving right along, right? Yeah. It's got these little skull stickers with the American flag kind of on each little spot of the car, one on the rear and then 2 on the front sides up there. This is looking good. Taillights look good. And then there's your tow package right there. Moving right along, let's take a look in the rear seats. Let you see back here. Now these doors are nice and tight, which is another good thing. And again, another indication that the doors haven't ever been really taken off the vehicle is this right here. Boom and boom, okay? If you still have those right up under there, most likely either the customer put them back on after taking the doors off, but I'll tell you one thing, a lot of the times on about 80 to 90% of Jeep Wranglers, when people take the doors off, they very rarely put these back in because they're the type of person to take the doors off quite often. So there's no need to put those back in if you're going to take your doors off all the time. You can put the doors right back on and not even have to worry about putting that in. The door is not going to fly off the car. So again, this customer that owned this car kept the top on most of the time and kept the doors on, which is actually probably a good thing, right? Because it's going to keep the interior of the car cleaner and just less, you know, less damage to the environment and all. As you can see, the seats are still nice and dark. Door panels look good. Carpets are clean. You got your cup holders here. You got your rear window controls right there. Little spots to throw maps, tablets, iPads, and things like that. There you go. Of course, these seats do fold down if you need to open up more space in the back to put something large in the vehicle. Now, one thing I am noticing that we don't have on this one is in the rear, it doesn't have the little handles coming down, right? So we do got them in the front though, and usually it's best to have them in the front with people getting in and out. Now, one thing I will tell you, this car doesn't really sit that high up off the ground. Now, for someone that's a little bit shorter, yeah, it's a little bit higher up, but a guy or gal that's around 5'11" to 6 foot, this is the perfect height to slide in and slide out at, okay? And it's still up high enough off the ground if you work downtown or whatnot. You don't have to stress so much about the car, you know, getting hung up in the water after a rainstorm. These are aftermarket, but they look good, they feel good. Your driver's door is going to have your power door locks. It does have power windows, of course. Cruise control. The steering wheel's in great shape. It's not all worn out. And as I said earlier, the seats are in great shape. Okay? This is all looking really nice here today. It is a Rubicon, folks. Axle lock, sway bar. There was some Rubicon stickers up on the hood when we first bought the vehicle, and those stickers were taken off just because they were kind of a little bit older and faded out, so we just went ahead and took them off. We may add some Rubicon stickers back on at another time, but as of right now, this is kind of the way it is. It does have heated seats on driver passenger side up front. And again, 4-wheel drive. The real deal Rubicon here, folks. It's got a nice looking head unit there. All factory though, no aftermarket stuff on the inside of the vehicle too much, other than those little handles right there. Everything else inside the car is OEM. Even the front windshield on the car is OEM. How do we know? Right here. Those little Jeep Easter eggs that they put all over the vehicles, that's a good indication to let you know that the windshield's never been changed out. Or maybe it has been and someone went and purchased a OEM windshield, which is a possibility. But I got a feeling it hasn't never been taken out before. So it's just another good thing about this particular Jeep. All right, guys, stay with us. We're going to crank her up, let you hear it running, and go from there. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and crank our JKU Rubicon up. And now she's alive on one turn. Very nice. Mileage on this Jeep, 103,473. So just a little bit over 103K. Hit the accept button on your OEM display screen. This display screen here will provide you with Bluetooth cell phone system, radio. I don't think this one has actual navigation on it, but we'll take a look. Oh, cool, maybe it does. Anyways, that's basically a built-in computer. A lot of people switch these out and put aftermarket ones in, but this one's in really good shape, and as you can see, the screen isn't all worn out from people touching it and all that. This is really nice. Again, I can't stress it enough. This is a nice, clean Jeep Wrangler. It really is. And I don't think this Jeep has really been off-roaded a whole lot. Usually you'll go, hey, you know, they got a winch on the front. It's the first indication that it's been off-roaded. But from what I'm seeing on it, it's really pretty clean. And, you know, just sometimes Jeeps that have been off-roaded kind of heavily, they're a little bit rougher than this. All right, 3.8 liter V6. That's the engine provided under the hood of this car. Again, it's a 2011. You won't be able to bump up to the 3.6 V6 until the year 2012. But again, the 2011 looks great. It's a good engine, it runs good, it sounds good, it's clean. Let's go ahead and have a listen. There you have it, the 3.8 V6 Rubicon here today at Southern Motor Company. We have started to dive in on buying some off-road vehicles. So we do hope that somebody will come see us that's watching this video. And if you're interested in this one, the price on it is around $21,900. $21,900 for a 2011 Rubicon with 103,000 miles in really nice condition. If you need more detailed information about this Jeep, please visit our website. Link provided under the video. Maybe you're already on the website right now. If so, click on the Carfax, see the history of the car, where it's from, and everything. And feel free to give us a call or send us an email and let us know you're interested in buying this beautiful beige tan 2011 JKU Rubicon from us here at Southern Motor Company. All right, guys, have a blessed day. My name's Chad in sales. Please come and see me. Like, comment, and you got it. Subscribe.